What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back with another post-game recap as the Lakers fell to the Phoenix Suns 123-100. But we're going to recap the whole preseason and see who fits where and who we liked best and who we didn't like and all that good stuff. Now, this game really should have ended when we 7-0 skunked them to start the game, okay? That should have been over right there. But in reality, the Lakers, when the starters got, subbed out and the main rotation players got subbed out at the end of the first 5 minutes of the third quarter passed. That is really what showed us what we have. All right. Now the bench, they didn't do too well, but I don't blame them. They didn't have a real point guard. You know what I'm saying? So there was no Jalen Hood-Schifino. There was no Gabe Vincent. We'll have that in the regular season, right? People that were talking smack about Jalen Hood-Schifino, we missed him tonight, especially on that second unit. Like Rui is great, but he needs somebody who can get him the ball and the spots to score. If the defense keys in on him, he might turn the ball over. He might, he's not a point guard. He's a slashing small forward. And so people were already getting antsy because we got beat by 23, but it was really backups and third stringers. Still, there was a lot of things I liked. I definitely like Maxwell Lewis. I love Demoy Hodge. I think Castleton, all those guys are going to have an opportunity this year to make a splash in the G League and get called up. And maybe when we're blowing teams out, get some PT up here. Those rims were pretty bad, Maya. They were. But I am glad overall that the preseason's over. You see the depth chart here. We're going to talk about every position. I'm going to give them each grades for preseason and what I think their role is going to be, for the regular season, where I would put them in the starting lineup, bench, or third stringers. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. And I still have that announcement for you guys, but I'm going to have a special guest come up here and make the announcement with me. So because he's also going to be a part of it. All right. No, it's a mystery right now. So I'm not going to say who when I'm almost done with this video. So keep it locked, hit that like button. All right, let's start with D'Angelo Russell. Okay. Listen, D'Angelo Russell gets an A from me this preseason. He might have been our best player as far as consistency was. Again, tonight he was sensational, even though we lost. When he was out there on the court, man, the plus minus was good. He did have 8.7 assists, 3 rebounds in 22 minutes. D'Angelo Russell gets an A for his overall performance this preseason. I freaking loved him. He's going to start for sure. And if he keeps playing like this, guess what? Guess what? If he's going to play like this, he's going to be an all-star fan. So, yeah, that's not a breaking news for anybody. But he's going to be fun to watch this season. He's very heady. And be hyped, Maya. It's going to be a cool announcement. He's very heady, very intelligent. He can score. Pick and roll meister. And he's really good. He's probably second-tier level guard in this league. He's not first tier because that's like the top of the cream of the crop, but he's second tier for sure. He's up there for sure, top 50 guard in his league. Probably top 25 guard, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know 25 guards that are better than him in this league right now. So that's good news for us. It looks like he's actually buying in defensively. There was a play where he picked the full court in this game versus the Phoenix Bums, and he looked phenomenal. He's got active hands, doing some great things. A for D'Angelo, starting role is what I would give him right off the bat. All right. Let's go Austin Reeves. Same thing. He gets an A. He played limited minutes, but he was super efficient. The poise is still there. The way he creates, the way he does things, still there defensively. He got active hands. He also gets an A out for me, for sure. And, of course, starting in the backcourt with our point guard, D'Angelo Russell, right? So that's the grade there. Now let's go to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent, we only got to see him play for 2-3 games in total. Then he was out with the little back contusions. Gabe Vincent, for me, gets a B-. I thought he was great in the minutes he did play. I thought he was pesky on the defensive end. If not, he would have got a C+ off of me. Offensively, I thought he was efficient. I thought he's not afraid to take the big shots. He can also attack the rim and finish. He's got the teardrop. He's like a poor man's Trae Young. He's not as good, obviously, offensively, but he's much better defensively. So I freaking like that acquisition. I'm going to give him a B- there. Really, really solid acquisition. And again, we didn't get to see him play for the last couple games, but hopefully he'll be ready for opening night on Tuesday. And again, for those of you that weren't here, giveaways on Twitter, man, for Tuesday. So make sure you like and retweet my top pinned comment. All right, to enter for that. All right, next up, got to go with a very controversial player, guys. Jalen Soul Hood-Schifino, again, didn't play tonight, out with a knee injury. But I think overall, they're just trying to be safe and precautious. Obviously, we didn't even play our starters most of that third. So the second half, they basically sat. I'll say Jalen Hood-Schifino gets a I'm not gonna be too harsh on him. I'm gonna give him a C minus, and only because he was tentative. And for a lead guard, you got to be more decisive. I think he will learn that. His handles are good, and his passing is good. His shot, not so much right now. He needs some work on that. Attacking the rim, sometimes he's indecisive, so he needs some work on that. He does have good finishing ability when he is decisive, right? He's not the biggest athlete in the league, but he's also not one of the worst. So he's somewhere in between, right? He's like right below average athletic wise. But what I think he will bring to the game is I think he's a high basketball IQ player, right? He's a hooper. So whatever develops after that, if his jump shot comes after that, his finishing ability gets better, if he gets stronger, I like it because the defense has great potential there. So I'm gonna give him a C minus. Most people will give him an F or a D plus, but honestly, he did some good things, and we missed him on a night like tonight when our second, when our backups were struggling to make a shot or to create for one another. And I think even Mike Trudell mentioned we didn't have a point guard out there, so I think we could have used somebody like him here tonight. So again, C minus is what he gets. I'm not going to be as harsh as the casuals that want to destroy him for no reason. He's just a rookie, guys. Now let's go with LeBron, man. LeBron gets a B plus from me. Obviously, we didn't get to see him too much, but he doesn't look like he's lost too much of a step. He did look a little slow, but I think he's not trying as hard for preseason, nor should he. However, I loved him in spurts. So, like, the shot was there, the playmaking is there. Like, he really hasn't lost a step as far as basketball IQ and skill is still there. Athleticism, TBD, right? To be determined. We got to see it in the long term. He gets a B plus for sure, and because he didn't play all the games, and now it would have been an A or even more than half. But still, I love what he brings to the table. It's LeBron James, for God's sakes. And then Cameron Reddish. Now here, I'll say Cam Reddish, man, has a lot of potential, man. He has a lot of potential. Okay. However, that potential hasn't realized since he got to the league, right? It has not realized yet since he got for the league. For this preseason, I'm going to give him a D plus. All right, D plus only because based off of potential, shows flashes of being able to attack the rim. He shows good defensive flashes, but it's nothing more than flashes. There's no consistency. His shot isn't falling consistently. He's not really looking like somebody who's going to crack the rotation right now. That is subject to change in the near future. Hopefully it does. But for now, he gets a D plus. I won't give nobody an F because it's just preseason. Don't want to be that harsh on them. But yeah, he only gets a D plus. Right, that is it. All right, moving on to the power forward position, or should I say the small forward position? Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince, man. Taurean Prince has been just such an awesome piece for us, man. Taurean Prince has been amazing. And I think he's only going to get better and better and better. I really do. I really think he's going to get better and better and better. So, you know what? I'm gonna give him an A. He was as good as D'Angelo as far as impact on the starting lineup. I think it's clear cut that he's our starter. I agree with Tamika and I agree with Angie. He gets an A. And it's hard for me to give out A's because usually those are reserved for guys that are consistent offensively. But with his elite defense, even tonight, he had some really good possessions defensively on Kevin Durant. Plus his offense when he is out there not getting in foul trouble has been awesome, man. So 3-and-D guy by definition. He does get an A. He's playing his position to perfection. He even had a nice pick and roll dump off pass to the great Anthony Davis. Has to. He was what a great pickup. What a great pickup for Taurean Prince. I think we all agree that Taurean Prince gets an A. And by the way, I got my special guest here, man. He's coming in a little early, but I'll take it, man, and maybe break it down with me. What's up, my brother?
What's going on? Just wrapped 9 up over there, so I wanted to slide through. Oh man, that whiteboard is fire, bro.
Yeah, that was all Chris, man. That's all our boy.
Yeah, that whiteboard is great, man. I don't even see you. I'm just looking at the whiteboard. That's crazy. No,
absolutely, bro. The whiteboard is phenomenal. I was talking about Taurean Prince and how I'm giving out grades and roles. I'm defining roles based off of preseason, Jeff. And so I want you to chime in on Taurean Prince. I gave him an A. People are saying A plus. I'm gonna save the plus for the regular season. I ain't giving nobody A pluses yet, so they do it in the regular season. But I definitely love what I saw, and I think he is a for sure fire starter. How you feel about Taurean Prince?
I'm gonna give him an A half plus. no, okay.
But what does that make it? A half plus makes it a minus.
I give him an A. I give him an A because Just when you take everything to what he brings to the team, what he brings to the floor, he's a little bit older, so some veteran there. He can step in and be a starter. He can step in and be a reserve. He can hit the three. He can defend it. He's done all that in the preseason, and we got him for less than $5 million. So man, shout out to Robbie P for that. But yeah, he definitely gets an A. He definitely gets an A. There's a couple of guys who I think got an A this preseason. He's definitely one of them. A pleasant surprise. There were people, Dan, talking about he may not even crack the rotation, and now we're coming into this, and he may be the long-term starter, depending on what Vando's like when he comes back. But yeah, I agree.
But I mean, for now, he's given us a lot of what Vando gave us defensively, and then at the same time, offensively, I think he's an upgrade from Vando for now, right? So you have to consider starting him, and then just his versatility by switching multiple positions and his consistency when knocking down that shot. Plus, he has a high basketball IQ, man. Did you see that pick and roll dump off the AD, man? I love that. Like, those are the little things that the coaching staff looks at, and he just fits anywhere you put him. But in the starting lineup, he's going to bring that efficiency there. Absolutely, brother. Who was next? I covered Austin Reeves. Let me see here. Jared Vanderbilt. I think we can't give him a grade. He really didn't play much. He played one game, I believe, right? So it's inconclusive for him. But I did like what I saw in that one game, man. He knocked down a couple corners. Or did he play 2 games? I might have lost count. I think he played like 1.5, right?
I want to say 1.5. I think he did get the. I think he was in the second game, but I don't think he played a lot of it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So I'll say inconclusive. We can't really give him a grade for preseason if he really didn't play much of the preseason. Even LeBron played more than him, so that's not necessarily a good thing. Jackson Hayes is somebody we could talk about for sure. Jackson Hayes, bro, what would you give Jackson Hayes a grade, and what type of role would you carve out for him based off of preseason?
Jackson Hayes was another guy who, when I said there's a couple of guys I would give an A to, I really would give him an A, just because a lot of people, the 2 guys that people were talking about were Jackson Hayes and Taurean Prince, for guys that were going to struggle to find minutes. And these guys came in here and just said, shh, give me those minutes. You know what I mean? So that's what you do. You come in. This is what you want to see out of your guys who took less money to come in here on make goods, right? You get a guy who Taurean Prince, who took a pay cut to come here. You get a guy like Jackson Hayes, who took a minimum contract, who's a former lottery pick not too long ago, and he came here on a minimum. And it's when you like to see guys get those make good contracts where other teams kind of bashed them going out the door and made them look like they weren't worth anything. Then they come in here and you want them nothing more than to prove those other teams wrong, because then that just helps the Lakers. So I give him an A. The way he runs the floor, not just with rim running, not just with lob threats, but the way he gets up and down the court, the way he makes the other big run. He can catch the lob on one end and get back and swat the shit out of the other team at the other.
Yeah.
And that's and he solves a transition defense problem, and that is a major need for the Lakers. So I give him an A for sure.
A is a good grade. I'm gonna give him a B+, only because the thing about him, right, is that if he could just stay disciplined and not foul as much, I think he's gonna play a huge crucial role. I think that's the only thing, right? And that's the problem we had with JaVale, is he would get in foul trouble. Same thing with Dwight. If they can just stay out of foul trouble, you got that wiry, lanky dude who can contest shots. He can, like you say, he's out here catching bodies in preseason. So yeah, for sure, I give him B+, but an A is good too. I could have went that route as well. It's pretty good. There's no wrong answer for Jackson Hayes. It seems like it's such a bargain contract as well. I mean, Rob Pelinka doing Robbie P type things, man. Now, the last one I want to break down, and I believe it's the last one. If I'm wrong, correct me, chat. And before we make this huge announcement, because this is a big announcement we got coming up.
Shout out to the Mees. Shout out to the Mees.
Shout out to Christian as well, man. Our team. But let me tell you something, man. My guy Empire Jeff been working hard, and same with your boy. So people been noticing, man. So we're gonna announce it in a bit. All right. So let's say the last one on the Christian Wood. Christian Wood, man. Before I give him a grade, I'll say we need to give him time to get comfortable, because when he does, he's gonna be a weapon for us. Right now, he seems out of sorts. He seems a little rusty, but that's what preseason is for. You shake off that rust. You put your head down. He knows how to attack. He can space the floor. He showed the jump shot, but only slightly throughout preseason. Look, people overreacting. They say F.
I know. On my channel, they were coming for Wood. Whoa.
Yeah. What you giving Christian Wood, bro? And what type of role you giving him?
Because I'm gonna be realistic here. It would be very easy for someone to look at him and give him an F, because they want him. They're expecting him to come in and drop 20. Okay, let's be realistic. Let's keep it real with the Wood here. Okay, let's be realistic with him. He didn't have a team until like September, right? So if he wasn't out running with anyone, he wasn't working with it. He didn't have a home, essentially. Okay. So he's out there. He's probably putting in work. He's playing. He's not playing against, like, he's not working with his team. He's not finding his way. Then he gets in here and he's saying all the right things. He's got a lot of things to learn. He's trying to carve out his role. He's trying to do all that. And my thing with him, I would give him a C, just for the simple fact that it would be unfair to give him an F. And even if he came out and just balled out, he would still have to figure out his way. So I think a C would be fair, but I expect that C to rise as the season goes on. I think as he finds his role and is fit next to AD, playing, I think his defense will improve playing next to AD and along with a guy like Vando. I think him being able to stretch the floor, this is probably the most open he's ever going to be in his life, and it's going to help him and AD. And once they start clicking, I think they'll be fine. So I would give Christian Wood a C. I get why people are freaking out because they expect him to come in and drop 20. That's not going to happen on a nightly basis. Not when you got Braun, not when you got AD, not when you got D'Lo, not when you got Reeves. If this guy can just be a threat, he can hit the shots consistently, rebound, and defend, then we got a steal here. So I give him a C.
C is good. C is good for Christian Wood. I'm gonna give him a W, man. And I was like, yeah. As far as Christian Wood goes, man, I gotta go. I'll go C. I'll match your C, man, because the thing is about Christian Wood is he hasn't laid the wood yet. It's only a matter of time before he starts penetrating deep and he starts going in on the action, right? So it's gonna happen with the wood. It's gonna get hard eventually, and he's gonna go in. So when that happens, fam, right now, he's starting off playing a little soft, but eventually he's gonna get tough. And when it happens, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be like, this is where the magic happens type shit, So I'm telling you, Christian Wood is gonna be a crucial part of the team. Remember, after the game one, people are already throwing Taurean Prince under the bus, and I was here talking about bro, he's gonna play a big role. Same thing for Wood. He's gonna play a big role, right? So I'm not worried about Christian and his Wood. So you know what? C is perfect, bro. C is perfect. We had to drop all these puns. You know how it is, man. It's around the league vibes. I did miss Rui. And Rui didn't have the best game tonight. But I was telling the chat before is that we missed a point guard like Jalen Hood-Schifino. They see where the value is now because there was no point guards out there with the second unit, so nobody was getting them in the line. You saw turnover after turnover, and as a result, they were missing shots. They weren't in rhythm. So now you see, right? Now you see what's happening. What we giving Rui for this preseason, bro, as a grade and moving forward?
Rui, I think Rui had good moments. I think Rui had some bad moments. I think I'm gonna give him a C. I think he's gonna rise though. I would be comfortable. I think his season is gonna be much higher than this. Rui's coming off. This is what happens when guys get paid. I think the Laker fans, for most part, there's not enough for all these guys to get the points that they want them to be getting. And so if he's a star in his role, there'll be time. Guys like Rui, Austin, D'Lo, Christian Wood, Prince. There will be games where they score 5 to 6 points and have a huge impact on the team's win. And I'm okay with that. So for Rui, I think I'm gonna give him a C right now. I think his season will finish higher. He's carving out his role. He got paid. When he came in, was he going to be a starter? Was he not? Like, they're sorting through that stuff. I think when Rui gets back into his normal role that he was in last year, I think he will thrive. But I'm gonna go with the C in the preseason. He's had some good times. He's had some bad times. I'm gonna balance it out with a C.
A C is very solid. I'll tell you what, man. I was really impressed. I want to go see him live, and he knocked down almost every single mid-range shot. So for Rui, I'm gonna say B- because he didn't quite look as great as we expected him to look, but I see the potential, and I see that he's gonna keep growing and keep getting better. And of course, he has to adapt to his new role because I think he probably thought he was gonna start right off the bat. Now with Taurean Prince here, now you got to come off the bench. You got to become the leader of the second unit, or at least one of them, right? Okay. You got Gabe Vincent, you got Wood, you got all these guys that are trying to carve out their roles. I think once their roles get a little bit more defined, we'll see these guys play so much better. Same thing with Rui. So I'm excited for his potential for sure. Did I miss anybody? People were trashing Max Christie. I don't think I got Max.
They're trashing Max?
They're trashing Max. Maximus Prime, man. Now here's the thing about Max is that he still needs time. He's still young. Yeah. People expected him to come right in and drop 81 points a game. Listen, young Maximus Prime still needs time. However, I did think that he was much better than Cameron Reddish. And I do think he'll get more minutes than Cam Reddish. I actually think he's our backup, either small forward or I'll say he's our backup shooting guard right off the top. I give him that role. I'll give Max a B, a solid B, because I like what he shows in spurts. He seems more like an on-ball player. Like he needs the ball in his hands to be more effective. When he was playing off ball, he was kind of missing some shots and he was struggling to catch a rhythm, especially tonight. But when he came on ball and he was out here doing his Doug Fizzle, man, he was looking good. So I'm gonna give him a B for overall for the preseason. Where you got Max Christie? What's his role for you, brother?
I'm right there. I think Max, again, I think I keep saying this is probably going to be a repeat. I think a lot of Laker fans expect this guy to come in and drop 20. You know what I mean? And it's like the expectations have to be set. Like, again, Max Christie, we stole him. He is a prospect. He's still very young. His body is starting to mature, but and will continue to. As these guys' bodies grow that quickly, they have to readjust their shot. They have to readjust a lot of things to get their game right again. It's going to take a little bit of time. The Rui's going through that too. He had a little bit of a body transformation. So when you got situations like that, Max is trying to get in where he fits in. He's a young guy trying to fit in with future first ballot Hall of Famers. He's trying to find his spot. You got Laker fans just begging for Cam Reddish minutes right behind him. And I do think that he is going to be ahead of him. Max will get his shot. He will get his shot to be a rotational player. And if he produces, he'll continue to get out there. But I'll give him a B. I think his effort is there. I think he has a chance to be a really solid two-way player. And I think there's games where he's hot and he'll be able to make some shots. He's talented. So I agree with you. I give him a B.
Yeah. And I'm also giving out some of these grades based off of pure potential, man, and what I see moving forward with this team. And he's going to carve out some minutes. He's going to be solid. He's going to do some work here, man. But yeah, pretty much overall, this team for preseason, I'll say an overall grade of a C+, because again, they didn't play major minutes and they didn't do nothing crazy. We end up going 2-4. But again, last year I think we were 1-5 and we made it to the Western Conference Finals. So for those people, that are panicking about this stuff, put the crack pipe down, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. We good. And I actually like what I saw when we got the main key rotation pieces out there, man. Well, what's your final grade for this team, man?
What did we finish? 2 and 3?
No, 2 and 4. 2 and 4.
2 and 4. Oh, we were 2 and 3 coming in today. 2 and 4. C. So yeah. I think, like I said, guys, we went 1-5 last year. We started 2 and 8. We were the 13th seed most of the season. This roster ended up being a top defense in the league post trade deadline into the playoffs. And we've added to that. We've gotten better. I think we need to relax a little bit. We need to stop thinking they're going to score 150 points with everyone averaging 25. Let these guys define their roles. Let Coach Ham, get his rotations right. I think it'll be better this year. And let AD get out there and take over. And I'll give this Laker team in this preseason a C, which is kind of what I had them going into the preseason.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. C is very solid, man. And it's good because they gave us kind of what we expected and they didn't play heavy minutes. But I can't wait for Tuesday, brother, versus the Denver Nuggets. And on that note, I think the fans have been waiting long enough. Don't you, man? They've been waiting for this announcement, man. They've been waiting all night. They've been patient. They've been very cooperative. So let's go ahead and make this announcement, man. Would you like to take it away? Or you want me to announce it? I'll let you.
No, you go and announce it, man. This is you've been teasing it. You've been giving the people what they want. This is all roads lead to Dan, man. So I'm just on the train. You the conductor. So let's you announce this.
No. Nonsense. Actually, we're both going to be the conductors because breaking news, fam. Breaking news. Me and your boy Jeff have been recruited, man, to be a sportscasters on this brand new app called PSF, which stands for Pro Sports Fans. It's for the fans. We're going to be covering live games. We're going to have some side shows. And it's not taking anything away from the channel, but here you have it, man. This is the collaboration. We are co-hosts. We've been assigned together, and brand new app that's for the fans. You guys will be able to get engaged. So make sure to download that today. It's all app-based for now. We will be live reacting to games. We'll be breaking down professional commentary from yours truly and the great Empire Jeff, man. We're going to team up on this brand new app. So very exciting, guys. How you feeling about it, Jeff? I wanted to bring you on here to give your thoughts on it.
Man, I'm excited, man. I mean, if you know me by now, I just like to talk, right? So I get to talk basketball. I get to do a show with Dan. We get to cover live Los Angeles Laker games for a company that wants us, that chose us. You know what I mean? And not only will be doing live Laker games, we'll be doing like midweek shows and covering topics, and we'll even be they're going to be setting up tents outside of crypto. We'll be doing some pregame, postgame stuff. This thing is going to grow. And the fact that, it's it's humbling, like for someone like you've been doing this a long time, man. You're used to people coming and giving you the praise and recruiting you and doing all this. This is still kind of new for me. So like getting into all this and doing this for this amount of time and the love being shown and to do this and to be able to do it with you, like just on top of that, this is still like, I still feel like this is like one big dream that I haven't woke up from since this all started, right? I feel like we've been making an announcement like every 3 or 4 days. We've been on a run, and that's what it is. And
grind,
when you work with greatness, you don't hate on greatness. You root for everyone to win, and everyone wins, man. When you got that mentality, I'm super excited. I can't wait to call games with you. I can't wait to have you guys over there with us. I know the YouTube chat's gonna follow us over there, and we're gonna rock heavy. I promise you. And it's exciting, super exciting.
Absolutely. Listen, guys, and this is an up and coming app here, man, and they're gonna get bigger. So
thank you, sir.
We're very first pioneers to join the party to cover Lakers basketball, and they handpicked us as some of the faces of Laker basketball. So it's really exciting, man, what's going to happen over there, man. Again, for those of you that don't know the app, make sure to go and download it today and be ready, because we're going to start covering the first game, Denver Nuggets, versus the Lakers from the get. So there it is. There you have it. Breaking news, fam. And it feels good because, like Jeff said, man, it's a dream come true to have, especially a great co-host. We were able to designatedly ask to be paired up together, and that was approved, because everybody gets paired up there. So this is awesome, man, because, it's a dream come true for me as well. You guys always wanted more DTLF on live streams. Well, now you get a 2-for-1 deal, not just DTLF. You're getting the great Empire Jeff. And like I said, this is Empire. We just living in it, fam. And don't forget, man, this is all because of you guys, because none of this happens without all the support, the liking, the sharing, and just the great things you guys have been putting out. So this doesn't mean we're taking away from around the league. That's still active and going on most Thursdays and Saturdays, subject to change on the dates depending on the schedules. Pre and post is still here, fam. So I'm still going to be here. Jeff is still going to be dropping major content on his channel, Empire Jeff. All it is more basketball coverage and more interacting with you guys and just more of everything. So I'm hyped. Jeff's hyped.
I'm super hyped. Right? I'm super hyped. Man, we got a DJ request in the chat from my brother Mees right here. I got you, Mees. There we go. Make sure to hit up our first. We're doing game 1. So we will be live covering game 1 of the 2023-2024 Los Angeles Lakers season. Yes. We tipping it off right there when the Lakers tip off. So make sure y'all pull up heavy. You get active in that chat. You support. You get in there. You rock wild. You let these people know what our community is about, and let's go and do the damn thing. But we're gonna do this right. We're gonna make you guys proud, and we're gonna, and as we do with everything, as we do with our channels, as we do with Court Kings, you guys are gonna come along for the ride. You guys are gonna be a part of this, and you guys are gonna be active participants, just like you are in everything else we do. Dan has laid down that foundation. We follow it, and that's exactly what it is. And this is just another way for our community to continue to grow and continue to express ourselves on how much we love the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yes.
And it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. Yep. I'm super hyped. I'm super excited. And, my puppy gets to crash the camera on another platform now. So
it's going to be wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Now, listen. Pre-games are still coming. I might have to drop it a little earlier, like 30 minutes earlier, finish a little earlier so I can get set up for the entire live coverage with this GOAT right here, Jeff. But it's still coming, and the post-games are still coming. So you lose nothing, and we gain more content. So that's the most exciting thing. Of course, the brand new merch, Court Kings, will be repped at an all-time high, man. This, if anything, this is a launch pad for all of that stuff to keep growing. And just excited, guys. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, is app-based only. Again, for those of you that are just tuning in, I will post it up on the screen one more time so you guys know that's what the symbol looks like. PSF, it stands for Pro Sports Fans, and it's for you guys, man. More interactions. Listen, they're trying to build something special over there where stats, everything gets culminated into one app. You get everything there, right? So you don't have to go like to ESPN to get your stats and then come back to Twitter to drop comments. It's like everything in one forum, chat, live stream, live reaction, podcasting, everything's gonna be there. So I think it's a perfect app, and I thought it just I thought it was something that married my values and what I like to do and what Jeff likes to do perfectly, and this is why we accepted that offer. So we signed a 1-year deal, guys, and we're gonna be there for the foreseeable future, and that might turn into something else. So with your guys' support, this is gonna go really far, man, and we're gonna have a blast covering live games. with you guys there, man. It's gonna feel like we're all in the living room together, kicking it, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man.
And you guys get to pull up. It'll be like a live radio station, like a late radio call. We guys got to bring you onto the show. You can get off your points, and then, so it's gonna be. I'm telling you, guys are gonna be heavily part of this as usual. So stay tuned.
And Prince is asking if I'm still going to be able to do post-game recaps on some games, Dan. I'm going to do it on all games because I love the Lakers. So as soon as I'm done with the live, I'm coming straight here to the post-game. It's the same thing. It's the same timing as if me just watching it by myself and then I just come on live, except now we'll be watching it together. Thank you so much, Porsche. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Laker girl. Thank you, Laker girl. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, sis.
You guys, man. Seriously. And not at all, brother. Not at all. You guys are really...
he's got great initials. He's got great initials. I'm just throwing it out there. I know someone with those initials.
Yeah, it's awesome, bro. It's awesome when your hard work gets seen, and I'm blessed to have a great co-host to do this with Jeff. It's gonna be fun. Look, there's nothing else we can say. If you guys have any questions about tonight or for the podcast moving forward, man, I'm all ears, and we'll be here for the next 2 minutes answering whatever you guys got. Otherwise, this live stream will end. But yeah, it starts this Tuesday for those of you asking. Let's see here. Dan, doing it free, fam, for all the love of the game. Oh, of course. I'll do it free. I'll do it if I get paid. I'll do it regardless. It doesn't matter, man. But I appreciate you guys liking and everybody who has donated. I appreciate you guys as well, man. And everybody who has given and bought from the brand. Like we finally, bro, we got some merch out there and people loving it so far. We got some really positive feedback, fam. So tell them about the giveaway right quick.
Yeah, so we're doing a giveaway on Twitter. You go to the post, any post that either Dan, myself, Christian, Mies, LOE. Shout out to LOE, man. One more time, the horns for my man. LOE. We're gonna give another giveaway on Twitter /X, whatever. I still don't know what it's officially called anymore. But you go out there, all you got to do is like or retweet the post that we did about the giveaway, and we will be giving away a hoodie.
Yes.
So great value, free hoodie. We've given out probably at least 10 items, I think, now already. We've been telling y'all we're gonna be giving out, we're gonna stay giving away, we'll probably do it on our new show over there on the app. We'll probably give away stuff over there too. I mean, it's just what we do. You know what I mean? So like I said, go ahead and check that out. And one other thing, like you said, you guys said Dan is doing it for free. He is doing it for free, but he doesn't have to. Hit up that Cash App, $, DTLF24.
Same thing for my guy Jeff, man. Listen, he's still not monetized. Let's get him to 500 subs. He's almost there. He's at 400 right now. If all 228 people go over there and sub, he will be there overnight. I know.
Man.
The probability of that.
I appreciate you.
But I'm telling you right now, man, this guy is worth it. I mean, he's a star in the making, and we just co-stars, and we're shooting up all the way to this. And by the way, Around the League is about to go to the roof because Mies is phenomenal, Christian's phenomenal, and you guys are phenomenal. You guys will continue to be guests on the show. We'll continue to read your comments, and we're just going to continue to do things for the community. So again, we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Why Twitter? Angie said why Twitter. Well,
we're doing Instagram too. We're gonna do Instagram too. We've done YouTube. We're doing Twitter. We're doing every platform we're on, Angie. That's what it is. So you'll get more chances on YouTube. I know. But we're doing it on every platform because we've got some people who rock with us heavy on these other platforms and maybe don't be on YouTube as heavy. So we want to give back to every channel because, like I said, we made commitments and we're gonna stand on that. We're going to be giving back to our community, and Twitter is part of that community. So it's only right that we do that. So my channel is Empire Jeff TV. Empire Jeff TV. Go ahead and shoot your boy.
Just type it in the chat, fam. Just
please. Yeah, there you go. Please go give your boy. Search is in here. He could probably put it too. With the link. So but again, I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you to Dan because, like I said, I feel like ever since we linked up and with the crew and everyone that we've worked with and everyone that we've grinded with, and just to all y'all out there, man, when you operate with no hate. And you just operate and you grind and you put the work in, you bring something to the table and you just support your peoples and you work hard and you trust and you just do what you love, good things happen. Stop worrying about other people, focus on your grind, and this is what could come of it. We still got a long way to go and we're going to get there, but we're going to continue to do it because hard work pays off and everyone loves working with talent. Everyone loves to work with talent, but when you got talent and with someone that's humble, then the sky's the limit. And that's what Dan brings to the table. And like I said, it's an incredible opportunity. I'm humbled. I'm blessed. I thank him every time I'm on the show because it'll never get old. It'll never get old. I appreciate every second of it, and I will never not. So
And from
I'm
the moment
excited.
I met you guys as well, bro, I'm appreciative because y'all elevated my game as well. Y'all, like, when I work with great talent like you, Jeff, or like Mees or like Christian, I gotta elevate my game as well. You know what I'm saying? So game recognized game. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, bro, I appreciate you for always keeping it real, man, and just giving me just a trustworthy friend. We family now. So
Yes,
we're going to the stars together, fam, and we taking all of you guys with us, man. Because trust me, we giving back to the community on our way up. You know, we ain't the type to not look back and see where we come from. We appreciate. We're nothing without you guys.
Absolutely.
We appreciate and we love everything you guys have done for us, and we'll continue to give back to you guys as much as we possibly can. So thank you guys. Look, you just got a new subscriber, Jeff, and also somebody asked me.
Shut up.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Let me see.
No, you said someone asked you what?
Somebody asked me how to find us on the app. For me, you just type in DTLF under the Acrobat DTLF. You'll find me. Do you have a tag yet?
Yeah, Empire Jeff.
Empire Jeff. Easy
Empire
to find
Jeff.
us right now because the app is brand new. So make sure you go and you add us now before all these fake DTLFs and Empire Jeff start, creating accounts.
Thank you, JG, for the support. That's my initials, by the way. That's how I knew. Like I said, you got great initials. So shout out to you. I appreciate the support. Like I said, Empire Jeff TV. Go and check it out if you like it. Give your boy a sub. Like I said, we're trying to build that out, and appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
Absolutely, man. Much love to you guys, man. That's gonna wrap it up for us. This wasn't much of a pregame, more of an announcement episode, but we did break down the depth chart and we broke down all the preseason. More, you guys know where to find us, man. We ain't going nowhere. We just bringing you more. So we'll see you guys here on the next one, man. Signing off, man. Peace out, y'all.
Peace. Have a good one, y'all.